Donald Trump got on Truth Social on Saturday to encourage President Biden to, of course, ignore his critics and stay in the race. Except Donald Trump wasn't trying to be altruistic. He wasn't trying to give actual words of encouragement to President Biden. No. Instead, he was simply trolling President Biden and mocking him in a very disgusting and smug way. Here's what Donald Trump put on Truth Social on Saturday: crooked. Joe Biden should ignore his many critics and move forward with alacrity and strength, with his powerful and far-reaching campaign. He should be sharp, precise, and energetic. Just like he was in the debate and selling his policies of open borders, where millions of people, including record numbers of terrorists, are allowed to enter our country from prisons and mental institutions, totally unchecked and unvetted, to ending Social Security. Men playing in women's sports, high taxes, high interest rates, encouraging a woke military, uncontrollable inflation, record-setting crime, only electric vehicles, subservience to China and other countries, endless wars, putting America last, losing our dollar-based standard, and so much more. Yes, Sleepy Joe should continue his campaign of American destruction and make China great again. DOI need to go through and debunk every single one of those points that he made. I just don't know that it's even worth it at this point, because I think anybody watching this video knows that every word that man just spoke is an absolute lie. And there are no open borders. They're not terrorists being allowed into the country. We're not getting people in this country from prisons and mental institutions. That has been debunked. It's not President Biden that wants to end Social Security. It's the Republicans that have a plan to do that. Men playing in women's sports is not an issue. High taxes, tax rates haven't changed since Biden came to office. High interest rates, yes, but that's to control inflation. Encouraging a woke military, that's not even a thing. Uncontrollable inflation, that's on corporations. Record-setting crime, that's a lie. Crime rates cross. The United States are actually down only electric vehicles. Well, anybody who drives a car that's not electric knows that that's not true. Subservience to China and other countries, that's not a thing. Endless wars, nope. Biden actually got us out of Afghanistan, which is actually one thing you've said you want to impeach him for. Putting America last. That doesn't make any sense, losing our dollar-based standard. That didn't happen. So I don't need to debunk this because it was easy to do. Here's the thing. Trump, yes, is trying to mock President Biden. He is trying to bring attention to the fact that Biden is such a horrible guy doing all these things that he didn't actually do. But I'm going to pretend he did because I can't stop myself from lying. But here's the thing. Trump's also panicked. And I think what he's doing with this post is trying to pretend that he's not panicked. Reports from last week suggested that Trump's campaign insiders have been freaking out over the last week over the calls for Biden to step down. The reason for that, of course, is because they have spent the last 18 months of their lives attacking President Biden, compiling talking points, coming up with ideas and insults and nicknames and stupid crap like that. And if Biden drops out, ooh-ho, we gotta start all over with a new person. So they don't want him to drop out. They think he is the easiest one to beat, which the polls show for them. He is, but they also don't want to lose all the work of the last 18 months. They want an easy opponent. So Trump, even by mocking Biden, is still telling us he really does want Biden to stay in the race. He is terrified of the thought of somebody else coming in and becoming the Democratic nominee.